It was winter break in 2008 when Brianna Denison was back in Reno, Nevada, visiting family and friends. She was on vacation from Santa Barbara City College. One night, Brianna and her friends were out having a good time in downtown Reno. After a long night, they decided to have breakfast at the Sands Regency Hotel and Casino. They then were taken to Brianna's friend's house, Miss Hunter, at around 4 a.m. The house was just a couple blocks away from UNR. Brianna was staying there during break. It was less than an hour later that insidious tragedy would occur.
January 20th, 2008, at this Mel's Diner, this is the last time that Brianna Denison was seen in public with her friends after a late night of partying.
Hey, I'm gonna go to bed. Are you alright here?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Alright, just walk in my room if you need anything, okay?
Okay, sure.
Alright, have a
Bye.
good night.
Yeah?
Have you seen Bree?
No, is she not on the couch?
No, all of her stuff is still here.
Okay, let's go look for her. There's blood on her pillow.
What? Oh my god, I need to call her mom, okay? Yeah, hi. It's me. So have you heard anything from Bree? She's not here. All of her stuff is here. Okay, look, we found blood on her pillow. I'm gonna call the police. Yeah, I'll give you an update. All right, bye.
This is the house that Brianna Denison was last seen the night that she was abducted at approximately 4:30 a.m. The suspect is thought to have entered from the back side of the house through a glass sliding door, where he approached Brianna, who's sleeping on the couch. There's been DNA evidence found on the door, but it has not been linked to any suspects yet. At this point in time, we have no current suspects in the case.
Hi.
Hello, are you Miss Hunter?
Yes. Come in, my friend. So, my other friend noticed that there's blood on this pillow.
Let me see here. You see here, this is definitely a bite mark here. There was some sort of struggle for sure.
All of her stuff is still here, too. So, like, I don't...
And you said last night you guys were at the Sands, correct?
Yeah. We got breakfast in Mel's and then we came back here.
Let me see. Do you mind if I write some notes down?
Go for it, please.
Okay, let's see here. And all the doors were unlocked, you said?
Yeah. We usually leave them unlocked so that if the roommate forgets their keys, they can let them back in.
Right, I see. There's this lock here was definitely tampered with. It seems as though he came through the back door while she was sleeping and used the pillow to somewhat suffocate her and then took her. he might have been able to leave the front or the back. Let me see here. Blood on pillow. And entered from the back. So I'm going to take this pillow back to the lab, and we will run the DNA on this to see if we can get some sort of match or something. The sheriff's department will be in contact with you guys. If you have any questions, just call my personal number. I will make sure to get you that. I'm going to actually call in some more backup here to look around a little bit more.
Holy shit. Fuck. Dead girl. Oh my god. 911. Yeah, I'm in a field in South Reno right now, and I've just found a dead woman in her early 20s.
Sir, is this your car?
Yeah.
Do you happen to be Mr. James Bila?
Yeah, so what if I am?
I'm sorry, but you're a prime suspect in the rape and murder of Brianna Denison. I'm gonna have to take you in and arrest you. I'm sorry about this, sir. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you.
So the case was cracked open when information was leaked to the press that at the discovery site of Brianna Denison's body, a pair of thong underwear was underneath her left leg. These underwears were later connected to previous rapes of victims earlier in the year. The murder weapon was also found at the crime scene as well, a pair of Miss Hunter's thong underwear. The case was cracked open further when James Bila's ex-girlfriend had called local authorities to notify them that she had found a pair of thong underwear that were not hers in James' truck. James was brought in as a suspect in the case, but he denied a DNA swab of his mouth that would have connected him to the crime scene at the house. After James Bila had denied request of the oral swab to get his DNA to link him to the crime scene, the police went to his ex-girlfriend, who they had a son with, who allowed them to take a swab of the son's mouth that later linked Bila direct DNA evidence to this crime scene.
Through this case, Bila had filed many appeals, which ended up reaching the Supreme Court. Bila has been denied all of his appeals. He currently resides in prison, awaiting execution. His appeals mainly reside on the basis that he was not represented to the fullest extent during his initial trial, and argues that due to this, he has been wrongfully charged. Brianna's law is the law that was created to prevent any further injustices from happening to any future victims. It requires that any person arrested on felony charges submit a DNA sample to be collected into a database that allows police to connect their DNA to any crimes in the past or in the future. Since this law has passed, there's been over 1,000 connections to previous crimes committed, such as burglary, robbery, and rape.